You're watching CN 100, Sports on Demand.
Major League Baseball is hosting more than 60 kids from minority backgrounds here in Chicago, but coming from all over the country. This camp gives them a chance to learn from some very well-known coaches, including Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr.
It's always fun. I mean, I got a chance to live out my dream to play Major League Baseball, and these guys are just starting to their journey, getting recognized and being the best of the best, and being able to come here and get some of the guys who I played with, against, they played with my dad, and to be able to get the information that I had at an early age, it's going to go a long way for them. A lot of these kids live in, the inner city, and they're not going to be seen. But you take a college football coach, college basketball coach, they'll be sitting there having dinner at that kid's house. And that's the thing that we have to change, is to be able to get, these kids to be seen.
It's an extremely important initiative that we have. Give the chance for inner city kids, kids that don't have an opportunity to go to some of the showcases that cost them a little bit of money. We have a chance to partner with USA Baseball, the Major League Baseball Players Association, and get these kids into Chicago, great city like Chicago, great facility, UIC Flames hosting us here, and bring these Major League coaches in to work with these kids. It's an experience of a lifetime.
What MLB is doing is trying to take away pay for play, take away from kind of cherry picking the best players in the area, taking them out and then scholarshiping them on a travel team, whereas the other kids that are not quite developed don't get that opportunity, plus they don't play against the competition that will elevate their game.
We focus obviously on the baseball component on the field. They're getting a lot of instruction from former Major League coaches. We'll have a guest speaker each night to come in to speak with the kids. Heard from Griffey today, and so really it's just it's a hotbed of information for the kids to take in. It's a great experience, and second to none, I would say.
I tell everybody, my dad was an all-star, not a superstar. He had to work, and you got to continue to work. And he's always said, don't let people are going to be bigger, stronger, and faster. They don't mean they got to outwork you. And work starts when nobody's looking.
It can be a little overwhelming, a Hall of Famer, and especially a guy like Griff that steps on the field and is just, right there in front of him. He's one of the best players that's ever played this game. And to be able to talk with the kids up close and tell them about his experience and inspire those kids, what more motivation do you need to work hard and want to take your game to the next level?
I was just like them. I was 15, 16, going to baseball. Not like this, but because we didn't have these type of programs, but being able to go to baseball fields and play baseball.
For these kids, they're getting a chance at 15, 16, 17 years old to learn from some of the best here. And even if it's a little nugget, if they can take 2 or 3 things back with them when they go home to work on their game, they'll be that much better. Ultimately, we want to see kids have the opportunity to go on to the next level in college. There'll be some kids here that have the opportunity to play professional and some that get to the major leagues. But we know at the end of the day, that's a rarity. You have to be really, really good, and you have to have some luck as well. So if kids can have the opportunity to go to school, get a college education, and come out, with their degree that they may otherwise would not have had, I think that's a measure of success.
We put a big emphasis on preparing for college. That's one of the tools that we grade out. Instead of the normal 5-tool player or whatever, we make that 6-tool college, and we put that at the top. Hopefully, we make them better men versus better players.
Just be yourself. I learned at an early age that all these other names have been taken. You have yours.
This effort began a decade ago and promotes baseball as a viable college or professional option for these kids. And in addition to countless college scholarships, 16 of these former participants were drafted in the most recent Major League Baseball draft. From Curtis Granderson Stadium, I'm Eric Schmidt for CN 100 Sports.